Willie D Live.
I was checking out this narrative years ago, and I was just going over it in my head, and I was like, this whole narrative about black fathers being deadbeat, most of the black fathers I know are devoted, loving fathers. I mean, and there are a few who cannot have contact with their kids because the mother is so damn set on not letting them have access, and pitting the kid, using the child as a pawn, and he going all out of their way, man, trying to get contact with those kids and trying to have a relationship with the kids. And it is just madness the way some of these mothers act. Not all, I said some. But when you look at how they try to demonize the black father, I never met the others, but I know Matthew. I seen Matthew Knowles put the work in. I watched him. I seen him. I seen him in action. All right, I'm talking about way before. Even before they became Destiny's Child. I'm talking about when they were Girls' Time. I seen Matt put the work in. I seen him going to Kinko's, making the getting the printout for the bios. I was there. Okay, I think I drove him up there. You know what I'm saying, to Kinko's to make copies for the bios. You know, the headshots. I seen Matthew Knowles take the girls to nightclubs to perform and get them on, get them in, get them out, send them up, take them to the park. They on the track running, getting them lungs.
He had the vision.
Getting them lungs cleared. He had them running, man.
Wow.
Running. Yeah. I seen them doing they in the room doing, they're practicing at his house. They're practicing and Matt's, okay, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. And the girls were like, they were like professionals, bro. Like all of them was like, they jump right up and get right to it. They get right back to it, man. And they go from doing their routines, the dance routines, finish that, they go straight over here, and then they start doing their voice lessons. They go from voice lessons to doing their homework or whatever it was. But it was like, I saw that, bro, with my own eyes. So nobody can tell me shit about Matthew Knowles. You can't tell me nothing about Matthew Knowles not putting the work in and the dedication in, because I saw it for myself. A lot of other people are just, they're speculating and just talking, really, but they don't know. They don't know what the hell they're talking about.
And when you look at how great she became, it would kill someone who had it in for black men to give that man his just due. I'm not saying that her mother does not deserve her just due as well. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But when you write an article about this man, it's something about his personal life and, it's the demonization.
Well, the same thing they did with Deion Sanders, bro. They did that same thing with Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders didn't do nothing no different with his son when they was demanding where they want to play at and saying what they gonna take, what they're not. They did nothing no different than Archie Manning did with his boys. He had two of them. He did it twice.
These were the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah, and they had who was it? What's them boys' name? Eli Manning and what's the other one name? Peyton Manning. He did it twice. Nothing was said. They upheld it. It wasn't even questioned, man. Not even once. Nobody wrote a speck of negativity about it at all.
Right.
Because
it was the greatest show on earth.
It was the greatest show on earth. But when the brother did it for his son, it's like, no, he's holding them back. He need to get out of the way and let him grow up and let him do his own thing. Yeah. So they don't mind us preparing our boys for greatness and getting them there. They don't. Our children, they don't mind us putting in all the damn work, because that's where the real work start at. the real work start with the inspiration first.
Right.
Inspiring them and letting them know they can do it if they want to do it. See, them motherfuckers wasn't nowhere around when Deion and Matthew and Joe and Richard were having these conversations. Man, I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure that they probably had this vision before them kids were even born, okay? I know I had vision for mine before they were born. So they don't mind us doing the work. They don't mind us doing the heavy lifting. And we get them on this, and then we build them up. We go back and forth for practice, buy them the equipment that they need, coach them, train them, encourage them. If they got to go on, if they need to fly somewhere to compete or whatever, we take care of that. We put all the work in, right, on the front end. We do the heavy lifting, get them ready, and then they step in and put a little signature on something and stamp it and say, okay, now give them to us and you get out of the way.
Right.
Nah, motherfucker, I'm right here. I'm gonna stand right here with mine the whole way, and we a package deal. Yeah, I'm gonna be right here the entire way. You ain't finna take advantage of mine. Yeah.
And see, the other part that we have to look at is sometimes we forget that white supremacy has an ego. So when you look at what the Manning boys did, well, that's a standard that they set in the NFL. We proud of that. What if Deion and these Sanders boys come along and surpass what the Manning boys did? Well, we can't let that happen.
Right.
So what do? We got to create some kind of propaganda. We got to find something wrong. We got to throw some kind of curveball and create some level of negativity to put obstacles in their path. Man, look at how good that boy is. What's his name? Shador? I don't really follow football.
Shador.
Look at how good that boy is. That brother. Now, he ain't no boy. Look how good that young brother is. Can you imagine someone that talented not having a team to play on?
Yeah, that's that damn NFL, man. I'm glad I boycotted their asses. Man, I'm so mad at the NFL, man. And I'm glad that I boycotted them because Deion Sanders gave that game everything. Deion Sanders was must-see TV.
Oh, yeah.
He made
Prime
them
time.
dirty, low-down bastards billions of dollars. He made the networks billions. He made the coaches billions. I mean the owners billions. He made the stadiums billions. Everybody got paid off DL. Hell, even everybody didn't get billions, but some other people made millions and thousands. And then maybe a few people made a few hundred. I don't know. But the point is that a lot of people ate off of Deion Sanders. A whole lot of people ate off Deion Sanders in the NFL. He was must-see TV.
Oh yeah, I was around.
And for them, what they should be doing, the NFL should be kissing Deion Sanders' ass, and they should be kissing his son's ass right now. Thank you. Boy, your dad was so great. We made so much money with your dad. Your dad was great. They should be kissing their asses, but instead, these dirty, low-down bastards, hearts are full of contempt because they're men and they stand on something. They have convictions and they stand for something. They're black men. See, so we all know that this is all about race. It's always been about race. But for Deion to do what he did for that league and for them to treat his sons the way they treated his sons, I hate you, motherfucker. I hate all y'all asses. I can't stand them, bro. I can't stand the NFL.
Yeah, because they don't mind you having influence, especially if your influence is helping to add to their wealth. What they saw or see Deion Sanders stepping into is power and ownership. And that's when it becomes a problem for the white supremacy ego. See, as long as Willie D was just an artist, when I say just an artist, in kind of within the framework of the structure of the music industry where artists have influence, but others have power, then that was fine. But when Willie D steps into the role of an owner now, when he steps into the role of a narrative shaper now, when he steps into the role of a businessman, now you're a threat. Because see, we only supposed to be the talent. We're only supposed to be the help. We're only supposed to be the singer, the dancer, the hooper, and the 3-point shooter. See, white men, they raise their sons to understand when you compete with a black boy your age, and we don't care nothing about them being able to run faster than you. We don't care nothing about them being able to jump higher than you. But when the little black boy come along and start outthinking them and beating them at their own games intellectually and business-wise, it's a problem. And they'll come after you. Their ego just can't take it. So you can be physically the strongest person in the room. I don't care nothing about that. But I got you under contract. So, they say he who can feed you also has the power to starve you. Mm-hmm. So they see Deion Sanders, he more than a cornerback now. He more than just the primetime entertainer. Like, this dude's a thinker, and they don't like that. They don't like black men who are thinkers. Which is why, and I'll say this, I don't like it when they attribute Jay Prince's success to intimidation. People scared of him, When you do that, you rob us of somebody whose thinking ability we should be able to look at and learn from. That man's a thinker. I've run into a lot of intimidating people growing up in the past, 5 decades. Have they accomplished what this man has accomplished? No. There's something more to that black man than just him being, Right, but if they paint that picture of him, it's safer for them. Mm-hmm. To make it seem like people do business with him because they scared of him. Now, that man is brilliant. He's brilliant.
Yeah, he's sharp. Oh, he's sharp.
You gotta be. Look at what he's accomplished. Mm-hmm. So.
But and here's the thing too, fam. What people have to realize is that it's not just what he accomplished in the boxing world or the music world. It's that he accomplished it while being pursued,
brother,
by the biggest and the baddest,
the federal government,
law enforcement agency in the world, for decades.
And he was a direct target.
Direct target. Yeah.
He a special brother. I mean, there are other special brothers, but I'm saying they would rather place a narrative around our best, our brightest, our most brilliant, that takes away from their brilliance, because that makes these folks uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Man, this Negro, he not just a rapper. Oh, really? Oh, what is he doing now? How many followers does he have? But there's always a movement to discredit us as black men and as black fathers. And yeah, black women too, but it's not the same. But the CDC, the federal government, did a study. And the study was centered around what ethnic group of fathers are most active in their children's lives. And if you go back and look at that study, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, said that Black men are the most active fathers in America, more active than white fathers, more active than Asian fathers, more active than Latino fathers. So if this is a scientific study that they use millions of dollars to execute, and they came up with this narrative, so this is the science. Where does this other stuff come from? Except that, as you already said, they're socially engineering our children and our communities to hate us, brother.